Hey guys, so as promised, I have an update on the seedlings that I started 2 weeks ago. All right, so this is all of the tomato seedlings, and I posted some pictures on the community section of this channel. So check it out so you could see some of the growth stages, I guess. All right, but I had to transfer them to cups because we had like a lot of cloudy days. And what happens is if you are germinating a seed and it starts to grow and it's not getting enough light, it's gonna become very stringy looking. It's gonna look like what you call it, bean sprouts, and get leggy. You know, it's not gonna look like a healthy seedling that's gonna hopefully turn into a plant. So instead of restarting all my tomato plants, I transferred them all into their own cups, and I added soil up to 75% up the top of the seedling. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So, you know, under the leaves I left about 2 inches of space, or 1.5 inches of space under the 2 leaves that it had, and these were the original 2 leaves. Now it has more true leaves coming in, so you know they're looking really good. I wanted you guys to see, and I have a link to this greenhouse down below in the description box. I got it from Amazon. I added this celery bottom yesterday. I want to regrow it, and it's already giving me some progress. It's already starting to come up, so that's cool. And then on the bottom here we have all my eggplant pepper seedlings. These are red bell pepper seedlings. If I'm no, they're just a mixture of colors. Habanero seeds. These seeds I got from a pepper from the store. These came out of a packet. This is celery coming in, and then we have our white eggplant, our antrua, our purple eggplant or black eggplant, black beauty I mean. And then here is a bunch of peppers, like a bunch. And then on the end here, these red bell pepper seeds I also got from a pepper that I got from the grocery store. And then here I have what I grew up calling poi baji, Malabar spinach, popping up. Okay, so everyone's looking pretty good. Okay, if you're wondering why I start my seeds at home or indoors, that's why. You can see the snow out there. So my growing season is not super long, so for me to start my seeds indoors gives me kind of a jump start to the growing season, and I don't have to spend, you know, $2 to $3 per plant at a nursery or at, you know, a store that sells, you know, vegetable plants and seedlings and things like that. All right, so here is also an update on the sweet potatoes, which I decided, these are the original sweet potatoes. They are finally now rooting after 2 weeks. We have no shoots yet or slips yet, but they took so long to show any signs of life, I would say. And I was gonna throw them out, and then I saw one little root from this one, and then they just started to pop out. So it's like, okay, cool. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of gave up on these sweet potatoes because they're just regular store-bought potatoes. I decided to go and try some organic sweet potatoes. These sweet potatoes are about maybe a week old. They're not even a full week old yet. And within 3 to 4 days, they already started to show signs of roots and sprouts. I have one in a cup here that I can show you real quick. Hold on. See the little, I'm coming, mommy. You see that? You see them? Those are little roots coming through. You know, so the organic sweet potatoes definitely works 100% better and faster than the typical store-bought sweet potatoes, okay? And if you notice, I feel like the roots on this are brighter and whiter. They look healthier, and these look kind of all right, another thing that I don't think I spoke about this in my last video, my lemongrass finally gave me one little root. I've had this in this little glass here for about a month now. Finally got a root off of that. Let's see if I could show it to you guys. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. You could Kind of see it. Yep, there it is. All right. So I plan on putting that into the ground in my garden this year. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to give you an update. So if you do decide to try and grow some sweet potatoes, I suggest you getting the organic kind. So this dark burgundy red colored one is the organic one, and this is just the typical store-bought sweet potatoes. This is 2 weeks. This is almost a week. I mean, nothing else has to be said about that. All right, so today I'm going to start my, where I'm from, we call this squash, but it is called a bottle gourd or Asian bottle gourd. I'm also going to start some dinosaur kale and some red stem mami, and some, I'm also going to start my yard long beans, and I bought some purple ones. They got crushed a little bit in the mail, but I could still use the seeds. And I have some red stem Malabar spinach or poi bhaji, but with the red stem. I'm going to start those today too. For these, I like to soak the seed before I put them in. They like heat. So if you want these to germinate really quickly, they need heat and sunlight, okay? They cannot be in a cold place. All right, so just so you know. Before I end the video, because I'm not going to show you guys how I start this, I'm just letting you know, I am going to pre-soak these seeds for at least an hour, except for the kale. Kale sprouts very quickly, but at least for an hour, and then put them into trays. Okay, for those of you that are home and you don't really have a budget to go buy, you know, seed starting trays and things like that, I suggest you use a empty egg carton or container like this. As you guys could see, I made holes on the bottom right here for drainage, and then you use the top to collect, you know, whatever excess water drains out. Okay, another thing you can do is use like plastic containers like this that, you know, they sell vegetables or tomatoes or fruits in this. You can use it as a mini greenhouse. Just make some drainage holes on the bottom. You could put a plastic bag on the bottom so that, you know, the water could drain out and cover it, and it's like a mini greenhouse. You could just tape these little holes closed if you want to, but you know, you can grow food without having to spend a whole bunch of money. So I have a bunch of these that I saved up because I'm not going to be buying any more trays. I have a lot of trays, so all of these will be filled with Swiss chard, kale, yard long beans, string beans, yellow string beans, etc. All right, so just wanted to give you guys an update on the seeds and my setup. Oh, also my lights. I have lights in my greenhouse. I have Christmas lights, as you can see right there. Okay, right above the plants. And I also have a daylight bulb on each rack looking over the plants. Okay, and this is on 24/7. This is just to make sure my plants get enough light so that they're not trying to reach outside to get light and then becoming stringy and leggy and weak looking. Okay, all right, so that's another thing you can do. This is just an old lamp, table lamp that I used that had the clamp, and I just took the cover off, I put it through, put the bulb through, and there it is. And then that's one of my that is a old chandelier light thing, so I did the same thing and put it through, and it's working just fine. The combination of the Christmas lights and the daylight bulb are doing just a really good job on the plants, and I'm very happy with it. I have some green bell peppers coming up here. And then I have some signs of life right there. I have a pepper. All right, you guys, so that is it with the update. Make sure you check the videos down below so you can see how I started these seeds and the sweet potato seeds. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you very soon in another update or DIY video. Love you guys. Bye.